In number 11, we are trying to find one-sided and double-sided limits for the function f in the graph that we are provided with. Part A is asking us to find the limit as x approaches 0, and we have a little minus sign to the top right, which means we are approaching from the left. So we go to our graph and we're looking for that target x value of 0, which is right here. And as we glide along the graph from the left side, we can see that the y value that we're getting close to, that we are approaching, is a y value of 0. In part B, the limit as x approaches 0 from the right side, so we're going to approach that value now from the right. So we're going to glide along the graph from the right side, and we want to know what y value are we approaching as we get to an x value of 0. It looks like we are approaching a y value of 2 from the right. So the limit as x approaches 0 from the right would be a particular y value of 2. Now, for part C, we're looking for the double-sided limit. So as x approaches 0 from both the left side and the right side, are we approaching the same one particular y value? And so the answer for that is no. Since the left hand and the right hand limit are not the same, then the double-sided limit as we approach 0 does not exist. Alright, we also want to look at the limit as x approaches positive and negative infinity. So let's look as x approaches negative infinity. So we're going to glide along our graph, going all the way to the far left of the graph as x approaches negative infinity. So as x continues to get smaller and smaller and smaller, we want to know what are the y values doing. It looks like the graph is starting to level off, and it looks like we're getting closer and closer and closer to a y value of 5 as the x values go towards negative infinity. So the graph levels off at a particular y value of 5 and hovers right around that value, so we're going to say that the limit is 5. It looks like here we have a horizontal asymptote and kind of like the ceiling for both sides of the graph. Also, as x approaches positive infinity, so go to the very far right of the graph, and we can also see that the graph starts to level off around a y value of 5, so it hovers right below it and continues to get closer and closer to a y value of 5 as we go all the way to the right, where as we get close to x value of positive infinity.